Hi there, thanks for coming back to the channel. My name is Mike Pitt. I make videos about business and crypto. And the title for today's video is YouTube versus TikTok. This is really a message directed towards content creators. So if you're a video content creator that makes videos for TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, etc., or you're about to become a content creator making videos for YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, etc., I've just got some thoughts for you that I'll share. This is not a scripted video. I'm just going to give you my thoughts based on my experience. So let's backtrack slightly. A few years ago, YouTube was, without doubt, I think for video content creators, the best show in town. So you would be able to build a good audience there. You had an algorithm that was receptive to your new uploads and engagement and so on, which was very good. And even small and mid-sized content creators were able to make some sort of revenue from their efforts once they've been monetized, and that's can be quite a long process, because at the time I think it was 4,000 watch hours and a number of subscribers. I think it was 1,000 subscribers, and forgive me if those figures have changed now. I haven't looked at them because obviously I've been monetized for a long time, but YouTube was clearly the best show in town, and everybody wanted to upload to YouTube. And then there were some changes, some significant changes on the part of YouTube. And I think that was led by a decrease in the amount of profits YouTube was making from the advertisers that obviously pay for everything on YouTube by buying slots in between videos. As you are well aware, if you've watched YouTube for more than 10 minutes, you'll realize that, obviously the advertisers power the whole ecosystem. What happened was, a few years ago, the amount of money they were making, YouTube, went down. What they did was they seemed to ring fence and protect large creators. So the Mr. Beasts and people like that, with the huge followings, huge engagement, massive videos and so on. Fine, they probably didn't realize any change. But for the mid-size and smaller creators, and I find myself in that sector, if you like, in that category, YouTube squeezed the revenues. They made it more labor intensive without any kind of reward. So the standards, maybe the video production standards, got higher. People were making far more creative videos and innovative videos, and high intensity focused editing was the fashion a couple of years ago, when it zooms and changes every 2 or 3 seconds. That became the fashion. So it's quite an intensive and laborious process to get a fully completed video on YouTube, meeting some of the more general standards. However, the revenues for small and mid-sized creators went down. So you're now uploading, taking a lot of time, having maybe an editor, maybe a thumbnail designer, all working on your channel. If you're a small or mid-sized creator, that's no longer paying for itself. You're not making any money from ads, or very little money from ads, to justify thumbnail creators, or if you outsource your editing, outsourced editors. So a lot of people quit YouTube. They might not have made there were some very famous and large YouTubers who made a point of making a video saying, I'm quitting YouTube because the revenue's gone down, and obviously that's their prerogative. But lots of other smaller creators just stopped making videos. Just stop making videos for YouTube because it wasn't worth it. You spend a lot of time and you get nothing from it, and your RPMs were getting crashed down. And videos that even used to, historically videos that you'd uploaded that made quite a lot of money, stopped making any money. And this happened on YouTube, and a lot of people were affected. A lot of channels I follow, so I would say I'm a small size creator. A lot of channels I followed who have more subscribers than me, maybe they've got 100,000, 150,000, and some of their videos used to get 500,000, 600,000, 700,000 views and so on. Even they stopped. So people with 1 million view videos also stopped. So you can see behind the scenes there are a lot of changes. The finance of YouTube changed. For creators, it was no longer that attractive a proposition. You spend a long time making a video, uploading a video. So some people monetize with Patreons and special interest community groups that they set up, sidelines associated or tangential to YouTube, and that's how they made their money or continue to make their money. But a lot of people just stopped making videos because it was no longer sustainable. And that's where TikTok came in, if you like. TikTok is compared, these are my own thoughts here, TikTok compared to YouTube is far more chaotic. It's crazy. Some of the sort of procedures around copyright, for example, YouTube has a very good and robust system in identifying when somebody's stolen your voice or your video and has uploaded it as if it was their own. YouTube can spot that automatically within 24 hours, send you a notification. You can say, do you agree to this or do you not agree to this? Very good system, you know, and I praise YouTube for that. It's more of a Wild West on TikTok. So if somebody uses your voice or your images, it doesn't necessarily get flagged. It doesn't necessarily get removed. So if you're trying to generate and monetize through TikTok, there's not as much protection, infrastructure or systems, work processes to protect creators. So creators are far more at the mercy of whatever happens on TikTok. That said, TikTok has a very easy way to monetize in TikTok Shop. So if you're in one of the monetizable countries for TikTok Shop, like the UK, like America, the US, Spain, Ireland, I think Germany, Thailand as well. I think if you're in one of these countries, you can make money as a content creator by making a video talking about a product. What I'm wearing, actually, this is from this is a product from TikTok, so I could talk about this fleece and say, oh, it's a very thick woolly fleece, it's very warm and cozy and it's good quality and so on. I could talk about that, and then I could link to the product, and that's called that would make you a TikTok Shop affiliate. Very easy to monetize you. I think you only need 500 followers on TikTok to do that, and then when anybody buys off a video in TikTok Shop, the person, the creator, the affiliate, receives a commission, and that commission varies per product. So some products have high commission, some of them, you know, low commission. But very quickly, somebody who is making videos on a regular basis on TikTok can then amass a lot of, if their videos convert well, they can amass quite a lot of revenue or profit or commission. Commission is the most specific word there, for their videos. And that has overtaken the experience that a small creator would have on YouTube. If you're a small creator on YouTube and you're just monetized, you might be not getting a lot of views, you might not get a lot of ads that run on your videos. So it could take quite a long time for you to start making any serious revenue on YouTube. And once again, as I said, there's a fundamental shift a few years ago where a lot of creators, small and mid-sized, stopped making any, they weren't able to make any real profits or revenue from YouTube, and that's why they stopped uploading. You may have seen that from your own experience if you watch a lot of different creators. But TikTok Shop, very accessible for small creators, just need to make short videos and you can make money, and that money then comes into your account in a much quicker, once you've started generating commissions, that money is paid to you far more quickly than, you know, waiting for the once a month payment from YouTube. When you've earned enough money on YouTube for them to pay you, whereas TikTok, once you've generated commissions and the commissions have gone through a returns period, so let's say you buy something and then you've got 14 days to return it. After that period, they can pay the commission to the person that created the video. That's the creator, and then so payments can be ongoing any day during weekdays, particularly. So I think. In that business model, the TikTok Shop affiliate business model, I think TikTok has struck gold in a way, because they've taken lots of creators who were potentially uploading to YouTube and playing the very, very long game, trying to win on YouTube, which obviously only 1 or 2% of creators actually do win on YouTube. Instead of doing that, people are now going into TikTok Shop, where they can have a much faster turnaround of effort, implementation and then reward than you can on YouTube. So in my opinion, TikTok wins over YouTube, and that's why a lot of people have left YouTube and are generating revenue either via TikTok Shop or by the Creator Rewards program. I'd be interested to know your experience. If you're a video creator, let me know your thoughts on whether you still upload to YouTube or whether you prefer TikTok Shop, whether you're not interested in TikTok Shop, or you just let me know your comments in the comment section below. Thanks for watching this video. It's just my thoughts about YouTube versus TikTok, and sharing with you some of my experience. Thanks for watching all the way through. I look forward to speaking to you in the next video. Peace.